The hot new thing on the blockchain these days is NFT domains. They're a collection of smart contracts folded into a simplified URL link. It's a new generation of URL domain names that are more than just a website. It's a crypto wallet, Web3 username, NFT gallery, and website host all in one, offering users a more streamlined and secure Web3 experience. Do you want one of these incredible inventions for your very own? Are you ready to become part of the Web3 revolution? Well, head on over to unstoppabledomains.com. It's the best spot on the web to pick out and purchase your very own NFT domain name. Check out their site and see for yourself. They have a great selection of NFT domains that will make your Web3 content stand out from the crowd. And to my NFT aficionados out there who are probably asking yourself, yo, fununcle, what's the diff between an NFT domain and an ens.eth domain? That is a fantabulous question, my nieces and nephews, and I've got a couple answers for you. The first of which is this brand new peer-to-peer file storage system. That's right, on NFT domains, you're gonna be able to store your website data, your NFT gallery, any kind of secure data you have into this peer-to-peer decentralized file storage system. The most important aspect of that is it's censorship resistant. You, as the owner of that domain, own the rights to that site, and whatever is posted up there, better for worse, that's a libertarian's dream. And I think that's gonna bring a lot of people on board just for that reason alone. The other standout aspect is whenever you buy an ens.eth domain, you have to pick the time frame, 2 years, 1 year, and then you have to re-up it when your time period ends. Not with NFT domains. It is a one-time purchase and you own that bad boy for life. That's super huge. You don't have to worry about having to re-up or when your time period ends, any of that nonsense. No more with NFT domains. And the last standout feature is gas fees. That's right. ENS takes place on the Ethereum blockchain, which is notorious for having the worst gas fees. I, in the past, have had to get up at 3, 4 a.m. in order to buy things on the Ethereum blockchain just to avoid some of the gas fees. Truly kind of a life hack for those out there. You can actually get them like a third the cost if you wake up like 4 a.m. to do it. But nevertheless, NFT domains will be on the Polygon blockchain. So that means cheaper gas fees, faster, and it's probably gonna cure a lot of headaches moving forward. Here's the fununcle hot take on NFT domains. Is it's the most recent packaging that marketers and advertisers have come up with to serve it to us end users and consumers. Right now, blockchain technology is just this unlimited plane for potential. And for most people, that's useless. For most people, if I walked out into a field, I wouldn't instantly know how to farm. And if you gave me a gold mine, I wouldn't figure out how to do fractional reserve banking. I need someone to come along and package that for me. Show me the possibilities with what is in front of me. And that is what's happening right now, is these brilliant engineers, scientists, doctor, engineer, whatever you want to call them, as well as marketers and advertisers have come along, packaged up this technology in a really simplified and easy to use way. And so the whole way we've had, people came out with cryptocurrency, right, using the blockchain technology. Then Ethereum came along, and then that had smart contracts with it. Then we were able to make cool things like NFTs with those smart contracts. And now that we've had this just aggregate of all these smart contracts and cryptocurrencies, we're like, oh, we need them all in one place. And so of course, wouldn't it be great if I could have my website in there too? So if you want to come to my website, buy my goods and services, you could also do so using a wide variety of cryptocurrencies, buying a wide variety of assets from me in one location. So they saw this problem, they came together, and they fixed it. And I'm just excited to be like, what are they going to come out with next? Because I know that cryptocurrency and Web3 and the blockchain technology has so much more potential to it than what we're seeing right now. We just need more brilliant people to come along and put it together and package it for us. And so this is the most recent iteration. And what makes me excited is that we continue to innovate. Like every way along the way, when I was sitting there and Bitcoin came out, and we're like, oh, what are they going to do next to innovate? And they came out with ICOs and altcoins, and that brought a whole new flood of money in. And then that brought in a whole flood new of engineers and brilliant minds who then created smart contracts. And then with those smart contracts, we had play-to-earn games that came out of it, NFTs that came out of it, all these massive projects. Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunk, Gary Vee. I mean, I didn't know about Gary Vee or who he was until NFTs came around. I'm like, oh, okay. I would have never even heard of that guy probably if it wasn't for NFTs. And so there's all these glorious things that have happened because we've stuck with it and we've let the technology evolve. And more importantly, we've got it exposed to a larger portion of the population. So the more people we get involved, the more eyes, ears, and most importantly, brains who are looking at and analyzing the space, the bigger and better it will become. And it just gets me excited that we're not stagnant. We're not stalling, especially right now when we're kind of in a stink bear market and things are going down. We are finding these new cool ways to keep this whole space spicy and interesting, and not just for entertainment's sake. It's actual innovations that are utilizing the technology and streamlining things for good. And that is what we're looking at here with these NFT domains and ens.eth domains. I encourage you on both. This episode is mostly about the new thing, the new kid on the block, NFT domains. But I think this is just cool generally that innovations are happening all the time. And we have some real dingleberries in NFT news this week, my nieces and nephews. As the United States is home to 41% of NFT companies worldwide, Solana overtakes Ethereum in daily NFT trading volume. Hotels are looking to get NFTs, Netflix shows are getting NFTs, and non-fungible man NFT hero is coming to Comic-Con India. And our first story, study shows that the United States is home to 41% of the NFT companies. This is awesome news for America at a time when the United States is falling behind in so many key categories like math and science and general education and health. And we don't really have a lot of things that we're winning at other than gun violence and obesity. And so this is just great to see a little bit of a minor win for the United States. We are leading in a technological revolution that is non-fungible tokens. So this is freaking sick. Let's go, America. Let's start being trendsetters and let's be on the cutting edge of stuff. Let's figure out our ish and be a leader in something. And so I love seeing this article. Let's go, the United States of America. Hoorah! I love it. And not tripping, Solana overtakes Ethereum in daily NFT trading. If you've been watching my fununcle content, you will know I'm a massive Solana enthusiast. I've made whole videos just about the Solana blockchain. You can check those out in the links down below. But this is more evidence to the fact that Solana has a lot of upside potential to it. It is even competing with Ethereum, the #2 cryptocurrency just in NFT trading. I think in the short term, Solana might usurp Binance Coin and be the #4 token on coin market cap. That's a fununcle exclusive. Mark my words on that. I want you to keep me honest. Check in. By the end of 2022, I think Solana might be the #4 spot above Binance, and it is definitely gunning for the #2 spot, Ethereum, and this is evidence to that fact. Let's go, Solana. If you don't have bags already, I would consider you scoop some up. Not financial advice, my nieces and nephews. I'm just an uncle wearing a Hawaiian shirt, spitting out hot gospel, and you guys can do what you want with that information. Hotels looking to embrace the growing NFT market as additional booking method. How convenient would it be if your booking and your confirmation, all of it was stored in one NFT? No more am I searching through my emails or my printouts trying to find that reservation. It is conveniently stored in an NFT that's also conveniently stored in my NFT domain in my Web3 username. See, I'm calling back to the theme of today's episode. I've also been saying this for a while, that I think membership rewards and membership programs will be NFTs of some kind. McDonald's, Starbucks, Hyatt, Marriott, they will all have this NFT that is basically your rewards card where you collect your points, and in a perfect world, you could then sell those points and that NFT to someone else if you want to maybe transition to something else or get some money back for the points you've earned at an establishment like a hotel or a Starbucks, for example. So I think this is really cool. The future of loyalty and membership rewards are NFTs. And this is, again, evidence to that hypothesis I have. Keep me honest, guys. I'm just an uncle over here spitting out the news. Next story here. Oh, I love this show. Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix unveils an NFT scavenger hunt. If you guys haven't heard about the show, it is an animated mind bender on Netflix. They're in their 3rd season. It just launched this last week. It's won at least a dozen Emmys, I'm pretty sure. and it is incredible. I mean, cutting edge cinematography and animation and storytelling, and in this most recent season, they have an NFT scavenger hunt. What it is in episode 1 and episode 10, there are QR codes hidden within the credits. You gotta pause because it happens really fast. And the QR code pops up, you scan it with your phone, it immediately takes you to a website where you can mint this limited edition NFT. I think this is super cool. It's adding kind of a giveaway to those diehard fans who dig through the details of the show. And I think we're gonna see more of this moving forward with shows trying to interact with their fans. I think it's a great way to collect data on your fans while simultaneously giving back to the community that loves your program so much. This is really cool, and I wanna see more of this in the future. And this one, I had to end with this one. Non-fungible man NFT hero is coming to Comic-Con India. Come on, this is so funny. This is super hilarious. I had to end with this story, most importantly because it's the fact that NFTs are in the zeitgeist. You know, people are talking about it, people are innovating on it, and people are being creative with it at the same time, to the point now where there is an NFT comic book hero, kind of solidifying NFT's spot in humanity's zeitgeist, at least for the moment. And I've been saying this a bunch, that we keep innovating. There's more creativity. People are enthusiastic, and they're coming out with new, fun ways to promote NFTs. And this is just another example of that. I really want to end on this story. It just cracks me up. Super funny, non-fungible man. Not all heroes wear capes, is what I say. And now it's time for my favorite part of the show. It's the LADZ City Lounge, where I'm just kicking it with you guys and literally just want to interact with the community out there. You know, take this opportunity to fill you in about LADZ City and all the really awesome things that are taking place. Just retrospectively looking at LADZ City over the last year, it's gone from just one YouTube channel to multiple YouTube channels. We've got the NFT Live Shorts, the Nifty Q Shorts, we've got fununcle Shorts. We also have 2 different shows as Twitter Spaces on Twitter. We've got Music Mondays and Easy Street. Then those get repackaged as podcasts for people to watch and listen to in perpetuity. And so LADZ City, like crazy, is like it went from, you know, having a couple shows every week to 7 days a week. We have content on multiple YouTube channels, and there's more growth happening with this new website and branding, and more people are coming on. We have the Art Start Now crew, who Gifted and Woboy are actually co-hosting NFT Live now, which is super exciting that we have this new roundtable where we're bringing people on, giving a platform to people who want to talk about their own ideas. And that's awesome, because there are a lot of shining stars that are coming out of the community who I'm just like, wow, you should have your own show. You know, like, you are very charismatic and gregarious and conversational. And a lot of these people could probably host an interview show. First one's popping in my mind is Biggie Poppins. I remember doing an NFT Live with Biggie Poppins. I was like, dude, let's go. You are actually good, man. Let's get you set up and have you churning out content on a regular basis. I think really people just need to be like encouraged and lifted up and given a platform. And I'm excited to see that we're doing that with these roundtables over at NFT Live. The next thing is Phantom Galaxies has got me really excited, because this is also in the same conversation that LADZ City is growing to the point where we now have this partnership with Parada Capital, this Web3 money management company, who basically, I don't know if we would have been able to pull it off without them, but we secured this deal with Phantom Galaxies where we acquired a bunch of planets. And so we're going to do big pushes, me included. I don't know I don't want to speak for everybody else, but I for sure am going to be doing a lot of play-alongs, a lot of content. I'm going to be going super ham slam sandwich on Phantom Galaxies. Of course, like all kinds of asset giveaways, you name it. It was actually NFT Live. We actually gave away an asteroid on the show a couple days ago. And so I think that's just, you know, evidence of what will be coming with Phantom Galaxies, just that alone. And so that gives me hope, because right now the markets are down, but we have this really cool stuff on the horizon, not just LADZ City, but NFTs in general. Phantom Galaxies, Play to Earn Games, Web3, NFT Domains. Like, there's these new cool things happening on the horizon. You know, knock on wood, but like, is the bottom in? I don't want to jinx it, but things seem really great. I don't know. Maybe the other shoe has dropped, or maybe I'm just being fun uncle, being super positive. You know, I love being super positive when and where I can. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the Uncle NFTs. Please let me know in the comments down below. I have two ideas right now. What I want to do is just have a bunch of NFTs that you can earn just by interacting with the content. Like with the last puzzles I had, have these puzzles hidden around in the internet sphere that I'll give you guys hints on how to find. When you solve those puzzles, I'll then drop these NFTs to you, and I'll have a big supply of these NFTs to give away. When you collect the whole set, first one to do so, I'll give them a cash prize in Ethereum. And I think that'll be an exciting thing moving forward. I have two ideas on how I want to go about it. I want either mixed drinks like the Fununcle bar or like the Tab or like the Cabana by the beach where there's a bunch of mixed drinks. And if you get the full menu, then you win the prize. Or Fununcle Garage, where I've got the Fununcle's Garage of sports cars, different off-branded Lambos and Ferraris, basically for copyright reasons, but just a collection of sports cars, and once you fill the garage, you win the prize. And so these are my two ideas right now. Let me know in the comments down below which one you like the most, or should I just do both? I think I should, it's just gonna take more time, but let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you like those ideas? Do you hate both of them and I should hit the drawing board and come up with something new? But that's the long and the short of that is I'm still working on that project, and I'm really excited about it. And I honestly can't wait to share it with you guys. I think it's going to be a fun way to keep interacting with you, giving you assets, and then setting up prizes for more community engagement. I think it's going to be a win-win. It'll be super fun, and maybe I can tie in Phantom Galaxies with it too. Who knows? And of course, everyone who bought the Generation 1, you're getting S piles of Generation and like holster NFTs and you name it. I'm still working on the nitty-gritty details, but I really want to make sure I'm taking care of my Generation 1 holders. So I'm mad appreciation for you. 10,000 Fununcle bows your direction, my gentlemen and gentle ladies. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The next thing I got to bring up, just a general announcement, is Fununcle going to be traveling. I got a lot of stuff going on, not only at work, which has been crazy. This is our busy season. I do videos for a living, commercials and marketing and advertising pieces. And so this time of year is when we make all the Christmas commercials. You know what I'm saying? Like we're putting together all of the sales and marketing and ad material for Christmas right now. So we got to get it done so that it's ready for, the October, Thanksgiving, Christmas kind of push. And that's why this is kind of the busy season for us. So I'm going to be in Philadelphia next weekend. Then after that, I'm doing an EDM music festival out in Moses Lake after that. Then I'm going to Miami Beach for another 2 weeks. And then I've got New York after that. And then there's a couple weddings sprinkled in there too. So it's going to be a really crazy summer. Bear with me. I want to maybe front load a bunch of content so it's still dripping while I'm out of town, but just a blanket warning. I hope you guys aren't worried like I left the network. No, I'm super busy and I want to make sure that I'm treating you guys well. Here's hoping I can get this NFT project out so I'm still engaging and you name it. All summer I want to keep doing that for you guys. And the last thing I wanted to bring up, and I think it's kind of important that I do, is let's talk about one of my friends who is currently in the hospital right now. He is on life support. They're all 6 tubes. He's on a respirator, completely unconscious. I've been back and forth meeting with the family and friends, and we think he's gonna make it. Like it's positive. He's starting to squeeze back. When someone squeezes his hand, he's squeezing back, kind of thing. But the real reason I'm bringing this up is a Fununcle reminder to everyone out there to really appreciate what you have. Be so grateful that you woke up today. Just look at the little things that you have every single day and appreciate the shit out of them, Like you can stand and the power's on and you have internet and you can breathe and you can eat and go get blacked out drunk if you want at the bar. Like you have limited options. And then what's more, especially people watching this content right now, you have money. You're able to buy assets and you're investing in your future and doing long-term planning and you're trying to understand emerging technologies. Like you have so many amazing things at your fingertips every single day. And so I just want to convey that out to the audience, really appreciate it every moment, that every day is a gift. There's a quote that resonates with me really well. It's It's better to live like a homeless person today than to live like a king 100 years ago. And there's a lot of truth to that. If my friend was going through what he's going through right now 100 years ago, he'd be dead. But thankfully, we live in a time where there are options. There are machines that can keep him alive, and brilliant doctors and science that have options. They think that there's a surgery potential that could get him out of this in a couple weeks, couple months. And so there's hope. And all of this stuff together is just not to scare anyone or make anyone sad. I really wanted to inspire everyone out there to just take a look at what you got. Even though the markets are down, even though there's a lot of doom and gloom in the world, Ukraine, is the market going to crash? Is China about to declare war on someone? Just realize that even with all this bad stuff going on, COVID, monkeypox, all this stuff, there's school shootings that are going on in America here that are kind of devastating. What do I mean kind of devastating? They're extraordinarily devastating. They're kind of devastating compared to my friend who's in the hospital right now. He's the one I'm really thinking about. But you got to realize, even through all this bad stuff, it's better to live today than to live in any other time in human history. And it's getting better all the time. Even with climate change, I think there's hope. There's a way we can figure that out. And for this content specifically, even though NFTs and cryptocurrencies are down, I think things are going to get better in the future. It's darkest before the dawn. Keep your heads up, my nieces and nephews. That's all I got for you guys in this episode of Fun Uncle. Thank you for sticking out for the end. And really just appreciate every moment you have out there. See you next time, guys. Do you like crypto, NFTs, and video games? Well, the Fun Uncle YouTube page is your one-stop shop for all of my content across all networks and platforms. You want to make sure to hit the link down in the description below and join me today. You do not want to miss out on any of this content because I work diligently to demystify the complexities of blockchain technology.